I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is Pacmania on the Commodore 64. Not to be confused with Pacmania, which of course is a game by Namco in the 3D version of Pac-Man. This is actually a Pac-Man clone called Pacmania. I don't know if it was before. I'm guessing it was before the Pacmania version came out. So this is Mr. Chips' version of it. It's actually quite a good game. I quite like this one. I have to admit, I've had a little practice on it, and it's quite good. It's basically Pac-Man. Same sort of thing. Ghosts chase you around. You eat pellets. Clear the level to get to the next place. We'll give the Pac pill there. But the one thing that's added to it is these little H's you can see there on the map. And they beam you to a random location on the map to get you out of the way, which is the kind of add-on. It's like adding a little bit extra to Pac-Man, if that makes sense. So a little bit more a sort of depth to it. To be fair, this game runs and plays particularly well. It's pretty good. I have to admit, it's very fast, it's very fluid, it feels very arcadey, which is exactly what you need for a Pac-Man game. And I have to say, I've enjoyed playing it. But it was a surprise. I was actually looking for Pacmania, and I found this instead, which was not what I was expecting. But when you find something that's good, you've got to share it. You must share this with people. This is a game worth sharing. Now, there's 9 different levels, or 9 different stages. So they're all slightly different mazes, which is cool. Or in fact, there's 10, because there's 0 to 9, so there's 10 stages. And it's basically a high score game. And I would have, back in the day, if I had had a Commodore 64 and I'd had this game, I think I would have been quite happy playing this with my friends. So I think we'd probably played this a lot longer than you'd have thought, because of course it's all about, beating your friends and getting that extra special sort of high score that they don't have, beating them. And I've got to admit, I quite like it. But I do like Pac-Man, you see. So I'm not a disliker of Pac-Man. I think Pac-Man's a great game. There we go. So we can get our ghosts. They come back very aggressively, very fast. I mean, they haven't even tried to disguise it. It's proper Pac-Man, isn't it? It looks like Pac-Man. It plays like Pac-Man. There's no disguising what this is. This is definitely a Pac-Man game. Alright, a little H got me there. They're glued to me, though. The computer ghosts. And we're going to finish another level. And on we go. Very, very enjoyable. Very arcadey. Perfect one-screen thing. Good sound. Good feel. Very fast ghosts. Who just zapped me out of nowhere there. But no, it's really good. We'll have one more go. So back to the first level. It's even got the music. I mean, this is the days though. There was no worry about cloning things back in the sort of in the 80s. Nobody worried about it. If you cloned the game, nobody was going to sue you over it, because at the time that it wasn't really the. I don't think it was not the done thing. I just don't think they did. There was one example I can think of where there was worries of being sued, and so they made alterations to it. In fact, this is why we've got no Who Dares Wins. The very first one, it got changed into Who Dares Wins 2, because their worry was that they would be sued by the Commando people, which I don't think actually happened in the end, to be fair. Down here. There we go. Last power pellet. You don't have to get the H's, thankfully. Or the last dot. Little pills. Little dot-eating guy. Should we eat some ghosts? Let's eat some ghosts. Chomp some ghostages. Oh, I've got them really angry now, these ghosts. Look at them. Really angry ghosts. It plays really well, I have to admit. It's still, to be fair, there are modern day versions of it that you can find them on the Steam store and a number of other places. The Namco is still doing it. They're doing championship versions of this. I don't really need these beam me somewhere else randomly things. Actually quite annoying sometimes. Send me somewhere random. Please be over this side. Oh my goodness, right on top of a ghost. Beam me right on a ghost. Little cherries for extra points, or strawberries, depending on what level you are, depends on what the fruit is. So we've gone from cherry level to strawberry level to, what level are we going to now? Sort of apple or peach level, maybe. I'm going to go with peach. It's peach level, probably. No, I like this one. Well worth playing. Well worth your time. If you've got a Commodore 64, give it a try. If you've got C64 Mini, I'm sure you can find a version of it. Get that on there, or the Maxi, get it on there as well. That's worth doing. I'm getting zapped somewhere else in the level. Worth trying, worth playing. It's actually good. It's a good version. It's a good arcade version, actually. It's very arcadey. Proper sort of 80s style arcade game. Oh, put me right next to the ghosts. Definitely worth your time. Anyway, that was perfect timing. I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.